Well, hello everybody. Lisa Freeman here from stampingwithlisa.com, and I just wanted to pop in today and show you this beautiful card that I made a couple days ago, and I wanted to show you how I made it. I don't know if you can see all that beautiful sparkle on there, and the designer paper in the background is what I'm really going to show you today. So that paper, I don't know if you can see it. This is what it started out like, and it's the darker colors. So I put champagne shimmer, not champagne, the frost white shimmer paint on there and turned it into that sparkly paper. So I'm going to show you how I did that today. So let me get everything set up real quick and we'll get started. Let me make sure this is straight because I know every day it's crooked. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Hey Sharon. Alright, so we're going to be using the Hydrangea stamp set, dies, and paper today. And you can find it in the Spring Mini or the January to June mini catalog. So it's the Hydrangea Hill Suite, and it has all these great samples on there. And we're going to be using the stamp set, the dies, and the paper today. And let me show you a bigger picture over here. This is the actual stamp set, and then the dies go with that. So it is really, really pretty. It's one of my favorites, and it's also the stamp set that I'm using for my card kits in the mail, and I'll show you those cards at the end of this video. So stick around for that. So let's get started. First, I'm going to show you all the products that you'll need besides the stamp set and the paper. This is the actual pieces. So we've got a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 purple posy, and I folded that in half. A piece of 5.25 by 4, the designer paper, the Hydrangea Hill designer paper. And then I've got a piece of 3.25 by 4.25 seaside spray. Hey Deborah! I've got a piece of white 3 by 4. And then this you just need scraps for. I put scrap of designer paper and white. So I already went ahead and did this just to save time. I punched the top of the hydrangea out and also the little tag. And both of those dies are in the die. So I'll show you those real quick. So this is the one that you need for the top of the hydrangea. And then this is the tag one. And I just put washi tape on it so it doesn't move. So those are both in that set of dies. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is show you how I did that shimmer. So we're going to start with this piece right here. So it starts out just beautiful as it is. You don't even really need to do anything to it, but I wanted to make it really shimmery and a little bit softer. So I took our frost white shimmer paint and you just shake it up a little bit. Get a little container. This is just an old pearl container that I had, the beaded pearls from Christmas. And I'm just going to pour a little bit in there. You don't need a whole lot, and that's probably too much, but that's okay, you can store it. And then I took one of our blending brushes. This is one of the new blending brushes, and I've designated this one just for this paint. You can take one and then wash it out when you're done, but I decided since I've been using this like almost every day, I just wanted to go ahead and keep it in a bag, and that way it doesn't get hard or anything. It stays soft and moist, and you can just use it over and over again. You don't have to worry about washing it because it's just going to have that paint on it all the time. So you just dab it in there really lightly. You just get a little bit on there, and then you're just going to swirl it all over. And it only takes a minute to dry. So I'm going to show you up close how that looks so you can see. So see the difference? I did this side already and not that side. It's curling up a little bit, but that's okay. Can you see that shimmer on there? Say yes. Can you guys see if you're watching? I'm trying to get it to hit the light so you can see it. It's so pretty. I know it's probably hard to see on the camera. All right, then just get a little bit more and do the other side. And it really goes a long way. You really just need a teeny bit. And I don't even really need to do the middle because that's going to be covered with my hydrangea. All right, so we just need to let that dry for a minute. So that's it. You could do a ton of those in no time at all. And I did a bunch of these with regular paper, the cardstock, and I'm going to do a video on that probably in the next couple days. I still have the remnants of my COVID going on. Oh, good, you can see it. Okay. So I've got this little frog in my throat going on. So I just store it in this plastic bag, and so it keeps the air out of it and just keeps that moist in there so it won't get crunchy or dried out or anything. So then you just need to set that aside for about 2 minutes to dry. Not even really 2 minutes. It's almost dry right now. So we'll just set that aside while we stamp the other part. And that's not wet right there, so that's good. All right, we're going to ink up our hydrangea using black, Memento Black. Hope you guys are having a great day. I had a great day. I just stamped most of the day. Since I'm quarantined, that's about all I can do, stamp or clean. I did try a new recipe that was really good. I had, for lunch, I made macaroni and cheese, except instead of macaroni, I used cauliflower, so it was cauliflower mac and cheese, and it was really good. And it's supposed to be a lot more healthy because it doesn't have nearly as many carbs. I'm doing the keto diet, so it's a keto recipe. But it was really good. I probably should have cooked the cauliflower just a few more minutes, but that's okay. For a first try, it wasn't bad. All right, so then we're going to take the words, and I've got my little teeny, where did it go? Here. My little teeny tag, and we're just going to stamp right on there. The thank you. And there you go. Oh, it kind of came out blotchy a little bit, but that's okay. I think I had too much ink on it. I just re-inked that pad. All right, so then we're going to do our leaves on the hydrangea, and I should have re-inked this pad because you can tell it's kind of dry, but it'll work. Hopefully I'm not shaking the camera. All right, so we're just going to ink this up and put it right on top of these leaves right here. And I'm going to try to line it up without getting my head in the camera. Hopefully this is straight. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. All right. Then what I want to do is take my other blending brush. So I've got one with blue on it. And I'm just going to put some color on here. And also some color here. Even though you really don't see behind it. See if you look. You can't really see behind it, but if you lift those up, you kind of can see a little bit. So I just wanted to put some color in there. So make sure it's totally dry before you do that. And then just go ahead and put a little bit on here. And then I'm going to put some on the whole entire piece of paper, so we'll do the whole thing blue. And I think it just gives it a really pretty color, see? See the difference? So that one's got all the blue on it already. So I just want to sponge it so it looks like it's kind of the sky all around it. I love these blending brushes. I think they're so pretty. They just make the paper come out just so smooth. I used to always sponge everything. Oh, I think I got some ink or something right there. Oh well. I didn't bring a spare. All right, so now we've got blue everywhere. And then we're going to put that together. So we're going to put this on top of here with some of our green glue. I've got a sweet tooth right now. I want some chocolate or something. I need to find some keto chocolate. Anybody know where to get some? I guess sugar-free kind of chocolate. I did have one time that was really good. It was, what was it called? Now I can't remember. I found some online though that was pretty good. All right, so this is totally dry now, so you can go ahead and glue it on. And I'm going to show you the difference next to the other one, because I have another piece that I didn't do yet. So you can see just how different it looks from the original one, because sometimes it's hard to tell. Let me let that sit on there just a minute. Oh, I'm looking at the computer screen. You can see it. Okay, so this is the original one in this hand, and this is the one with the shimmer on it. So I'll tilt it a little bit just in case. Kind of got a glare on it a little bit. Let me see. It's hard. Can you guys see it? It's so pretty. I love it. So that's the difference. So it just gives it a subtle shimmer all over the whole thing. Then I'm going to put this one on with some dimensionals. And we'll put maybe 5 of them on here. Sorry, I got to keep clearing my throat. Hopefully this is almost gone. I just can't get rid of this congestion. Alright, so we're going to put that right up here. And then we want to do our little bow, and I did one ahead of time just in case I couldn't do this, because sometimes, you know, when I'm on camera I get a little nervous and my fingers don't want to work. So you just put that right on the, this is the white, what's it called, twine. You get it in the snail mail bundle in the Spring Mini, and it comes in Blushing Bride and white. They come as a pack. And I'm so glad they finally brought back some baker's twine, because I love it and like to use it for everything. Alright, and then you just mess with that little bow until you get it where you want it. And that looks pretty good. So I'm going to trim it just a little bit. And then we want to put that on with a glue dot. So let's get our little glue dot on here. And then put that right there. Alright, and then we need to do our flower. So I already did one ahead of time, and now I have lost it. What did I do with it? Oh no. Okay, I can't believe I lost it already. This one is good too. I brought 2 of them, but one I had already popped up all the little things on it, so I don't know where that went. It's totally disappeared. What the heck? I just love it when I do that kind of thing. Oh well, we're just gonna have to use this one. Okay, it's probably sitting right in front of my face and I just can't see it. So what you have to do, once you punch this out, it's got all these little petals on here. So you just need to pop them up with your fingers or your fingernails. And you don't have to do all of them. I just did a few. That is so crazy. I just had it sitting right here in front of me and it has totally disappeared. It's like when you're wearing your glasses and then you search the whole house for them and they're on your face. You guys ever do that? Hey, Wendy. I know, I'm like notorious for that kind of thing. I'll search for an hour for something, and then I come back in the room and it's sitting right there, and I know I've checked like 10 times in that exact same spot and I didn't see it. Alright, so see how we popped them out? So they're sticking out. And then you just want to glue them down, and I found the best way was with glue dots, because I didn't want to put the liquid glue on here or the tape, so I just picked a few spots and put some glue dots on there. And I just put like 5 maybe. And just stick them kind of all around. Just enough to hold it down. Maybe let's do one more. And let's see, let's do one right in the middle. Alright, so then this does line up, so I should have practiced before I started this. It does line up exactly on here. I just have to figure out, oh, there it is, right there. Perfect. Okay, so now I pushed a little bit of them down, so let's pop them back up. And then what I'm going to do is put pearls on here. So I did these pearls. So we do have these pearls that go with it, and they come in all these different colors. We've got the, I think, Blushing Bride, Purple Posy, I'm not sure what that is. It's kind of bluish white. And the Gorgeous Grape or Highland Heather, or I'm not sure which one. But they're kind of big, and I wanted really tiny ones. So I got our regular pearls out, and I took the markers, the Stampin' Blends. I've got Light Misty Moonlight, And I just did a whole row right here. So you just take the tip, color them all in. And then I've got light Highland Heather. And I did a whole bunch of those too. So now I'm going to put these on. I did remember my little take your pick tool. It's kind of oozing stuff out of it right now because I twisted it up and it just kept going. Alright, so it has this little bit of blobby, sticky stuff on there. So what you do is just kind of pick it up with that and put it where you want it. And you put this right in the middle so you can see it. So I'm going to kind of mix them up all over. Do some of the purple, some of the blue. And I think I had to use about 12 of these when I did it. And you want to kind of scatter them all around so you have some blue, some purple, even though it kind of looks a little bit pink almost. And these are so pretty. I'm going to hold it up close for you in just a minute so you can see. I know it's kind of hard to see right here. And we're almost done. Oops. And then I'm going to show you my cards for my card kit in the mail class. So in case you can't come to class this month, I have this card kit in the mail that I just started last month. And it is really cool because you can make these cards yourself. I think I need another purple one. You can, I'll just send you all the products to make everything, and you can do it whenever you want to. And I'll do the videos for you, and you can watch them whenever you want to. Oops. All right. Oh, I think I got one more. Okay, I think I got them all. All right, so there you go. Isn't that pretty? And then you can pop these up again. So take your pick tool and just go around and pop these up. Oops. I know you don't want to watch me do this for like 10 minutes, but you get the idea. So you just pop them up, and when you finish, it looks like this. So these have more of them popped up, but those are the 2 cards. So that's pretty much it. And you know what else I forgot to do is spray it with shimmer paint. So this is my shimmer paint. This is the champagne one mixed with rubbing alcohol, 70% rubbing alcohol. You fill it almost all the way to the top with the alcohol, put a little bit of shimmer paint in, and then just spritz it. And that'll make your top piece sparkle too. So now the whole entire card will be sparkly. Isn't that beautiful? I love it, love it, love it. Hi, Chris from Australia. Hi. What time is it over there? I'm thinking Australia is like the middle of the night, because it's almost 5 o'clock p.m. here, so you probably are like the middle of the night maybe. Thank you. Okay, so let me show you the cards that I'm doing for my card kits in the mail. These are also with the Hydrangea bundle. So these are the 3 cards that you're going to get if you do the card kit in the mail program. So how it works is I'll have a couple different options. One option will be if you buy the bundle, the Hydrangea set, and the dies, then you get this for free. You also get, since it's celebration, you're going to get a free celebration set because the bundle is, let me just double check, I think it's about 50 something. Let's see, the bundle, $52. So the bundle here is $52. So if you buy that, you will get the supplies to make these 3 cards in the mail. And I'll just send you everything, and all you have to do is stamp it, cut it out, and you'll be ready to go. And then the second option will be if you buy the whole suite, which is all of this. So if you get the whole entire suite, that is $88.50. And then you want to get it up to $100. So if you buy a pack of these blending brushes or anything else, that's $12 or more. So you'll get to $100. Then you'll get 2 sets of each of these cards and 2 celebration sets. So, or one of the $100 celebrations. And then, in case you haven't seen the celebration items, they're in this little mini catalog. Oh, it's Wednesday at 8:52. Okay, so you're, let me see, 9. You're way ahead of us. Wow. How many hours is that? 9. for 16 hours. Whew. That's a lot of hours. All right, so this is the celebration book. I can't even find the front page to it. Where is it? Okay. So if you didn't get this, we have a bunch of different things in here that are free with a $50 order. So you've got paper, there's stamp sets. This little donkey one is so cute. And we've got paper, another stamp set, another stamp set. This is one of my favorites right here. And then there's a couple $100 items. That's another paper. This is one of the $100 items. It's a big stamp set, The Touch of Ink, and I've done a bunch of cards with that. And then this is also a $100 item. So you get the stamp set and all this paper for free with a $100 order. So those are the things you can get for free if you want to get the card kit in the mail. So I'll post details on my website about that, along with pictures. So check that out. There's a link in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description box below the video. Okay? You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me. If you are watching on YouTube, please leave me a comment, like and share the video. Let me know what you think. And also subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I do a video. You guys have an awesome day, and I will be back either tomorrow or Thursday with a new video. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.